Now, to explain the shoulder plane in a golf swing is easy, but from wrong to perfect never works. So if it's wrong, how are you going to correct it?
So my shoulders really work for me because this worked well.
Yeah.
Now, in an ideal world, this is how the shoulder plane should look in a good, solid and consistent golf swing. So you basically just turn back and through on the same plane with your backswing perpendicular to your spine angle, which is set at address. Now, if you're struggling with it, just stand up straight and rotate your shoulders so that the club shaft is parallel to the ground. Now just bend over and set your spine angle at address, which stays the same throughout the swing, and just turn around the base of your neck. Now, I often see the golfer which tends to stand up and out of the posture set at address, resulting in a very flat backswing which runs down into the downswing, causing all kinds of problems. Not good, no. Now, just showing the perfect swing and correcting a swing are two completely different animals. If you want to correct your swing, you've got to shock your body, you've got to do the complete opposite to truly reprogram and reset. Now, if a golfer tends to throw the right shoulder over from the outside like this, then in reality, to get back to square, they have to drop the right shoulder down and back behind them, which forces the hips across. Now, if a golfer comes along and does the opposite and drops the right shoulder down back behind them, which forces the hips across, and they get stuck on the inside and start hooking it, then they've got to do the complete opposite. They've got to throw the right shoulder out, higher, out in front of them, just until they find a happy medium. I've got a feeling the greenkeeper's doing this on purpose. He's nearly got me a few times. Now, the body reacts to these different shoulder movements, adjusts accordingly, and reorganises the movements for you. You don't even have to think about it.
So my shoulders really work for me because this worked well.
Yes.
And then I could do a lot of things with the shoulders. So if the shoulders go down,
Yeah.
you know, then I'm going to hit a certain shot.
Yeah.
I felt I can hit
Squeeze
it
your
low.
cup with it.
Again, you can play with the shoulders. If the shoulders then work up, do a little bit of different.
Yeah.
Puts the club in a little different position, which helps you get another different release.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was very much shoulders. They controlled it for me. So
Now, once the shoulder plane is in good shape, a great way to marry up the hand, arm and wrist movement together with the body movements is to put a tee in the end of the golf grip. Now, point the tee at the ball in the backswing, point the tee back down to the ball in the downswing, and swing through impact and turn through to the finish. Now, there are many ways to swing a golf club, and if everything matches up, then that's great. But if a golfer rocks up for a lessons, whipping the club on the inside, getting across the line at the top, cupping the left wrist with a wide open club face, for a while they may have to feel like they're pointing the butt of the club way outside of the golf club just to get back to anywhere near neutral. Now if you're doing the opposite and you're getting very flat and you're arching your left wrist at the top of the backswing, which closes the face, then you may need to point the butt down inside of the ball, which steepens and throws the shaft out in front of you for a while until you train your body with the new movements. Now, feel and real are two very different things. Often what feels correct is wrong, and what feels wrong is correct. But if your backswing is in good shape and it's your downswing which is letting you down and you're getting too steep in the downswing, then you're going to have to feel like the butt of the shaft is pointing way outside of the ball to flatten and shallow the downswing. Now if you're getting too flat and you're dropping the club too much on the inside and getting stuck like many good and strong players do, then you'll have to do the opposite and point the butt down on the inside of the ball, which throws the club shaft out in front of you and the club head out in front of you and steepens the shaft angle. Now it's trial and error, it's practice, check, control, and then you move on. You know, it's a process, and you may overshoot, and you might have to work back in the direction of your swing fault. So as you've seen, it's not just shoulder plane, your hand, arm and wrist movements in isolation. It's all got to flow, and it's got to fit you. Now it's all just got to match up to your build, your level of flexibility and your goals. I mean, you could work on your range of motion, but how many amateur golfers really do a dynamic stretch every morning? And you know, if you're built a certain way, your shoulders, your hips and your body will move a certain way. Now, it's all just got to match up and fit you.